Okay, guys. Okay, listen to me carefully. I am you, but from the future. Don't tell this story you're about to tell, no matter what. What? Why? Because it will result in a public outrage and cause an apocalypse. Okay, that's it. I gotta go. Just be sure not to tell this story. And what am I supposed to do with it now? Just throw it away? I already came up with the name of the video. So guys, meet Eugene Gaiduchok. Eugene was born in the year 2200, who knows what, in the 23rd century, that is. What? You may ask. You know what? You saw the title of the video if you weren't like, ooh, Brocc posted a new video, I don't care what it's about, I'll just watch it. Yes, Gaiduchok was born in the future, and at the age of 13, he and his chick stole a time travel car from his father and went back along the time axis to the 19th century to hang out with the famous personalities of those years, so to say. But around 1930, they lost control of the car and got into an accident. I didn't invent it. Eugene Gaiduchok told about the accident himself. They didn't manage to repair the pre-Lorian themselves, so they could send only one of them back, and Eugene, like a gentleman, decided to stay in the 30s, waiting for help from his girl. He was stumbling around the area in a bizarre outfit, and all in all, a strange-looking 13-year-old boy immediately caught people's attention. The authorities failed to find information about his relatives, so they had to give the boy up for adoption to a family, where he received the last name Gaiduchok. Yes, that's not his real last name. He didn't remember his real last name. You know, all these side effects from time travel. At first, Eugene didn't panic much. I'll just stay here for a couple of hours or days or a week and they'll come to rescue me, right? But help never arrived and he came up with a lot of reasons why. Maybe she didn't reach the future. Or she traveled too far into the future, or she forgot him, or she ditched him, or she forgot that she ditched him. Well, you get the idea. So Eugene could only accept it and get used to this time period, new to him, but old for everyone else. He went to Leningrad to study to become a librarian. He was jailed for several months, then went to war, and then after it ended, he got married. He moved to the town of Zhirnovsk for some reason. He worked there as a community center manager. He was also a stage director and wrote several plays himself. Basically, it was a simple everyday life. Haha, no, I'm kidding, of course. So, in 1985, 68-year-old Eugene Gaiduchok approached a 20-year-old boy who turned out to be Vadim Chernobrov. Most of you don't know him, but for some people, he was a famous researcher of anomalous phenomena, and back then, he was completely unknown. I've been looking for you for a long time. Huh? What? Who are you, sir? I'm a time traveler. And then he tells his story. My first mission on Earth is to predict the future. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you Gaiduchok was also a fortune teller. I mean, future teller. Well, it's kinda obvious. He's from the future, so he knew what happened in the past. But for the people who lived back then, it was the future. He predicted the following. Approximate dates of the beginning and end of the Second World War, the conflict in Georgia, wars in Chechnya and Yugoslavia, the collapse of the USSR, and the date of his own death. He also told stories about space, interplanetary flights, about the appearance of cell phones, and the internet. And in 1952, he told his daughter about the sequel of the book, The Wizard of the Emerald City, which was written 12 years later. But my second mission is to compile a historical archive for the future generation. Good for you, but it has nothing to do with me. I can't help you. But there's a nice mental institution over there. I just loved reading your book Time Travel when I was a kid. You know, back in the future. So I really wanted to find you and ask you to write about me in it. So then everyone will know that you survived. It goes without saying that Chernobrov was just shocked. He was in awe, because at the moment, he didn't even think about writing books. And he wasn't interested in time traveling very much. But after 15 years, he will write this very book after all. No matter what anyone says, absolutely everyone has the desire to change the future. Vadim also decided to call his book not Time Travel, as Gaiduchok said, but in a different way. But the future and fate cannot be changed. The editor thought to himself, and without saying anything to anyone, he renamed the book Time Travel, right before the release. Gaiduchok died in 1991, and it was like a prophecy combo. The date of his death coincided with the collapse of the USSR, And immediately after that, under strange circumstances, his entire archive for posterity disappeared during transportation, and the work of his whole life, his museum, was burned down to hell. By the way, another prophecy of Eugene said that after 2020, there would be drastic changes in the usual rhythm of life of human beings. People would have to rethink their priorities, forget about ambitions, and work for the common good. But to do this, they just need to. Boo. As for me, I'd rather stick to the expression of another time traveler. The future is not set. There is no fate but what we make for ourselves. Well, this is Brocc, and thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video, guys. If you did, make sure that you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, share the video with your friends, and leave comments down below. And if you didn't like it, then leave a dislike, the thumbs down. Unsubscribe, that red button should now say unsubscribe. Delete the video that you sent to your friends' DMs, go check out, see which videos you sent to them, make sure you delete those messages, and leave your opinion in the comment section down below regardless. Thanks again, guys, and until next time, I will see you later. Take care. Why are you still here? You should be leaving. Bye.